We got mad movies. We got mad f***ing movies. It's Mailbag. That's my new intro jingle. This is TheBoredCyborg. Welcome back to yet another Mailbag episode. I've been pumping these out since I've been doing a lot of upgrading over the last couple months, or over the last month or two. Yeah, couple months. I'd love to know what you guys have picked up lately. DVD, Blu-ray, VHS, video games, anything like that. Feel free to leave it down in the comments below. We'll get a little discussion rolling. Without further ado, let's jump right in. Now, we have another case of the... we got a package from Amazon. My brother opened it. It had a couple of things for him in it, and it had a movie for me. And I told him, like I always do, to put the movie in another envelope, and I'll unbox it on camera here. So I don't know what this is. Well, I have an idea. Oh, yay! Quick change! So I caught wind that this received a Blu-ray release, and I'm glad I got reminded because I got to sell off my DVD, which is up there somewhere. Yeah, there it is. Got to sell this off, which is going to help me fund the Blu-ray here by Archive Collection. Now, I don't know if you guys have heard, I'm sure you have as physical media collectors. It looks like, I haven't looked too deep into it, but it looks like Warner Brothers is going to discontinue physical media at some point in the near future, which, that's a big deal. So expect your Warner Brothers DVDs and Blu-rays to shoot up in value, especially the harder to find ones, the more obscure movies. And expect your archive collections to go up in price as well. Again, I haven't looked too deep into this, that's just sort of me reasoning through it. I'd love to know what you guys have read, what you guys have learned about what's going on with Warner, and if you think that a lot of these archive collections are going to shoot up in price once they stop doing them. I would imagine they would. Either way, that is quick change. That's why one of the impetuses for me getting this is I really wanted to chip away at the archive collections that I really want for the collection. So that is quick change. This is a little bit of a heist movie. I've talked about this in a video I did called like underrated heist movies or something. But it is a comedy, comedy of errors. Bill Murray dresses in a clown suit and holds up a bank, gets away with it, but robbing the bank was only half the battle. Now he has to get out of New York City, and that is where the comedy ensues. Who's in this? Randy Quaid, that's right. Randy Quaid, Bill Murray, and Gina Davis, Jason Robards. A great cast, a great comedy of errors with some heist movie elements. Very funny, great pace to it. Just a really good movie that Bill Murray actually helped direct, and I believe did he write it? No, he didn't write it, based on a book. Howard Franklin directed and wrote the screenplay, but Bill Murray also helped direct. So, great movie. One of the more underrated Bill Murray movies from 1990, I believe this came out. That is Quick Change. Alright, moving on here. I think I know what this is. Yes! Uncharted 4! So, I have been playing through the Uncharted games for the first time. I know, better late than never. I just didn't think I was going to love them too much. You know, it's cinematic, platformer, with a lot of cutscenes, heavy on the story, but man, is it the perfect sort of amalgam of cinematic platformer and a narrative-based story. I really loved Uncharted 2. Uncharted 1 was okay, it was alright, I didn't finish it to be honest, but 2 and 3, finished both within a couple weeks, loved them. I was really looking forward to going back and playing them, watching them, you know, seeing how the story unfolds. It was sort of like a TV show you're addicted to. So, I really loved Uncharted 2 and 3, loved Nathan Drake as a character and all the other characters involved, Sully, and all of them. And Uncharted 4 I had to pick up, so I got this for like $8 on eBay. Looks to be in pretty damn good shape. The disc is perfect, so, and I don't need the inserts here. So either way, that is Uncharted 4, A Thief's End, and this is, as of right now, the last Uncharted game starring Nathan Drake, who I love as a character. Very Indiana Jones, obviously, guys. These are sort of Indiana Jones meets Tomb Raider. It's one of the best cinematic video game adventures I've had, 2 and 3. Just a blast. I like 3 even more than 2, I think. Although 2 was just more succinct and well done. The 3 expanded on the combat. Really loved 3. I'm hoping 4 does the same for me. Expands on the combat a little bit. Adds a little bit more of maybe exploration, which there is a little bit of in the previous games. Either way, guys, that is Uncharted 4. I'm looking forward to starting this really, really soon. That is awesome. I always love to see this. This is from overseas, Hong Kong. So we are going to crack right in. I have an idea of what this is, actually. If this is what I think it took 2 to 3 months to get to me with COVID and coming from Hong Kong. And it is. We've got a Fortune Star Blu-ray, and it is brand new and sealed. Wow, actually, I didn't know it was brand new and sealed. That's awesome. Royal Warriors, which is also known as The Call of Duty, In the Line of Duty. In the Line of Duty. I believe it's also known as the first In the Line of Duty. So, Royal Warriors is a Michelle Yeoh movie that is a blast. From start to finish. I believe I've talked about this on the channel before. I can't exactly remember. But essentially 3 people, including Michelle Yeoh. And I want to say, there's a Japanese actor in this too. Is it Hiroyuki Sanada? Michelle Yeoh, Henry Sanada. Yeah, so Hiroyuki Sanada plays a Japanese character here, and Michael Wong. So they team up and take down some terrorists who hijack a plane in the beginning of the film in a crazy scene. Crazy scene. Hong Kong action through and through. I love this. I think I'm getting that right. In the Line of Duty. Is this the first, also known as the first In the Line of Duty? I believe it is, if I'm not mistaken. Either way, guys, I can't wait to watch this on Blu-ray. Finally, the Fortune Star Blu-ray, which is Region A, actually, because Asia is also North America's region. So, either way, that is Royal Warriors, and it has the English subtitle track, original language tracks. That's how we do. Moving on, we have a very poorly packed movie here. I believe it's a movie. Yeah, it's a Blu-ray. Oh yeah, Cutthroat Island. This was like $6 on Amazon, and I was like, now's the time for me to upgrade my DVD to the Blu-ray of Cutthroat Island. I love Cutthroat Island. The last time I watched it years and years ago, I really loved it. I thought it was a blast of a pirate movie from the 90s with great practical explosions and gunfire, and it was sort of at the cusp of when we started using like CG explosions. They blow up a boat at the end, a ship, a warship at the end of this movie, and it is glorious. One of the most glorious, beautifully shot, beautifully composed explosions in cinematic history. I fucking swear to God, it is so good. The rest of the film people don't remember as much, but hey, I want to give this another whirl on Blu-ray. I remember having a ton of fun with it. Geena Davis comes back to kick some ass in Rennie Harlin's Cutthroat Island, which he produced and directed. Obviously, Geena Davis, he worked with Geena Davis a year before, I believe, on... Yeah, it was a year before, Long Kiss Goodnight in 95. This was... No, was that 95? Did both of these come out in 95? Wow, because this is 95 too. I thought it was... Yeah, wow. So Harlin was working hard, but this movie kind of sank his ship. No pun intended. And this has Frank Langella, who I believe was the villain as well. Matthew Modine is our hero. That's right. Stan Shaw, Maury Chaykin. Really looking forward to cracking this open and giving Cutthroat Island. This is sort of the 90s pirate movie. This came like 6 years before Pirates of the Caribbean. But I really, really do remember having fun with this. I hope that continues on a rewatch. Next up, we've got, if I can open the damn thing, another Blu-ray with a slipcover. Oh yeah. 13 Ghosts. Picked this up. I had the Blu-ray of 13 Ghosts and a double feature with House of Wax, and I sold that off to fund this. This ended up coming to like $10 or so. With the slipcover, Scream Factory, I'll take it. Brand new and sealed. Really enjoy 13 Ghosts. It's a remake of an old William Castle film from the 1960s. I want to say 63 if I'm not mistaken. William Castle's 13 Ghosts I'm not a big fan of. It's one of my least favorite William Castle films that I've seen. I think it's pretty boring, kind of a slog, kind of a drag. Not really, doesn't really do any cool gimmicks or anything like that. It tries, but I just don't feel like they deliver. This delivers on its gimmicks with the 13 ghosts in the basement that all are a little bit different, all have different stories, different pasts, all practical effects. They look fantastic. I always remember the giant baby with the little person as like, no, it's like a giant father baby thing, and then like a, I don't even remember. Is it on the, I don't even remember. It's this guy here. But he's got like a little person as like a companion. Really creepy. Either way, we've got tons of cool practical designs here, and that's really the reason to see this film. It's kind of an ensemble of monsters, and it is awesome for that. Tony Shalhoub's in this, Matthew Lillard, Shannon Elizabeth, very late 90s, early 2000s cast, as this did come out in 01, coming off of American Pie, all that good stuff, Shannon Elizabeth. So, 13 Ghosts, really excited to finally have the premiere version of this in the collection. We've got a rubber banded 2-pack here. Another Blu-ray. Convoy. Sold off both of my DVDs of Sam Peckinpah's Convoy to upgrade the Kino. Upgrade to the Kino Lorber Blu-ray. I've not seen this, but I love Peckinpah's work. I like Chris Christopherson, and I love Ali MacGraw. So I can't wait to sit down and watch Convoy. Looks like a trucking movie. Action, explosions on the front. Chris Christopherson with his shirt off. Hell yeah. Ali MacGraw with some sort of what looks to be an afro. Like a white girl afro. So either way, that is Convoy, guys. Can't wait to check this out. Another one from the UK, overseas. We've got Interstellar 5555. This is Daft Punk's anime. Oh, I've been wanting to see this for so long, and I finally bit the bullet and upgraded. Or I didn't upgrade. This was just a blind buy. I didn't have the DVD or anything. So, Interstellar 5555. What's the deal with this? If you're a Daft Punk fan, this is essential viewing from what I hear. And I am a fan of Daft Punk, especially Discovery. Their album from the 90s, late 90s, I want to say. Discovery is just a great dance album with so many solid tracks, iconic tracks like Stronger, Faster, Harder, and then One More Time. You know, there's so many great tracks on Daft Punk's Discovery. I love their other work too, but nothing like Discovery. That's like a masterpiece in my opinion. And what Interstellar 5555 is Daft Punk and Leiji Matsumoto. Leiji Matsumoto, oh God, what is he known for? Is he known for Gundam or Macross? One of those, I want to say. No, Leiji Matsumoto. Is that Space Battleship Yamato? Does he do those? I think that might be it. I just named all the big space operas from Japan. Either way, I think Matsumoto did, Space Battleship Yamato, Captain Harlock, things like that. I could be wrong. You guys will correct me. I'll put it up. I'll put my correction up on the screen. Either way, guys, this is a concert film, an animated concert film with a sci-fi story as a backdrop sort of thing. So it plays all the music from Daft Punk's album Discovery, but there's a science fiction anime story being told that's it, Galaxy Express. Matsumoto does Galaxy Express because, oh my God, I'm so ashamed. Galaxy Express is one of my favorite animated films of all time. And so Leiji Matsumoto produces this. He doesn't direct it, but he did the designs of the characters. That's why they look so much like Galaxy Express. Yes, Leiji Matsumoto did Galaxy Express and I believe some Captain Harlock stuff. Either way, Interstellar 5555. Can't wait to sit down and just experience this audio-visual, what I hope to be some sort of a masterpiece. It's got Daft Punk's music. It's got the anime story as the backdrop. Can't wait to see this. That is Interstellar 5555. I don't know if it's pronounced 5555 or 5555. Not exactly sure. Please enlighten me in the comments. Next up, we've got another package. We've got another Blu-ray. No, actually, it feels like a PS4 game. Yes, it is! Lara Croft and the Temple of Osiris. Here's one I've been wanting to pick up, or at least play for a long time. This was like $8-10 or something. It's a 4-player, overhead, isometric view, sort of Diablo-like game with Tomb Raider. It's not as heavy in the RPG elements and things like that, but it is an action-adventure isometric game where you're exploring these temples, these ruins, with other players if you'd like. Couch co-op, I believe it's couch co-op. Either way, I bought it for myself. If my brother and I could play it, couch co-op, 1 to 4 players, yes! And so that's going to be a blast to play with my brother, just sort of puzzle solving and shooting up some demons and things like that in these temples. What looks to be demons. I mean, I can't even tell what they are. Giant spiders and all these crazy enemies. So I'm looking forward to playing this. This is very unlike the rest of the Tomb Raider series, and that's kind of what interested me in it. It looked like Diablo with Tomb Raider and some puzzle solving elements and sort of action adventure. Looks like my kind of thing. Can't wait to give it a whirl. Lost the word there for a second. We're going to crack this open with the handy-dandy scissors I have nearby. Reuse the envelopes as usual. Willow! Willow! I finally sold off my 4 or 5 copies of Willow. They're still selling on eBay. I've sold 2 or 3 now. And I've got the Blu-ray here, which I believe, is this the 35th? Yeah, I think this is the 35th anniversary edition, if I'm not mistaken. Something like that. 30th anniversary edition. Ooh, this has some scratchies on it. Oh, they've gone away. Excuse me. Just cleaning it up. It was just some fingerprints, things like that. Yep. We are good to go. I did take a risk and buy it used, like I said. Buying used usually pays off. Very seldom do I have to return something, if ever. I don't even remember if I had to return something because it was so bad. Either way, that is Willow. Happy to own this on Blu-ray now. Back when I did own it at one point on Blu-ray, the first release, and it went out of print and was going for like 60, 70 bucks. I sold it off when I was going through a hard time. Glad to finally have Willow on Blu-ray again. Last but not least, possibly least, we will find out, Mannequin. Mannequin. This is an Olive Films release of an 80s comedy, 1987 fantasy comedy about a guy played by, oh man, what's his name? Andrew McCarthy. And Kim Cattrall is in this too, as I believe the mannequin who comes to life. I don't know much about this movie, but I believe he wishes that a mannequin comes to life, and it does, and then he has to deal with it. Not exactly sure. Somehow that mannequin comes to life, and they fall in love. It's a weird late 80s teen fantasy comedy. Looking forward to checking it out, though. I had 2 copies of this on DVD, so I sold those off. Pretty much fully funded this. Maybe came out of pocket a couple bucks, but it was worth it, I'm sure. I think I'm going to like this movie. So that is Mannequin. That's going to do it for another mailbag, guys. I hope you all enjoyed it. Just another quick rundown, quick look at what I got right there. Let it focus. And we've got Mannequin, Willow, Lara Croft, and the Temple of Osiris on PS4, Interstellar 5555, Convoy, Kino Lorber, 13 Ghosts, Scream Factory, Cutthroat Island, MGM, Lionsgate, Royal Warriors, Fortune Star, Uncharted 4, Quick Change Archive Collection, and, oh yeah, Quick Change, the DVD that I'm going to sell now. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, feel free to give it a thumbs up, and if you're new to the channel and want to see more videos like it, go ahead and hit the subscribe button as well as the little bell for notifications. I also have a Patreon and t-shirts. Any support is much appreciated. Links are in the description below. I'd love to know what you guys have picked up over the last couple days, couple weeks, couple months, whatever it may be. Feel free to leave that down in the comments below. We'll get a little discussion rolling. Anyway, guys, I will see you all next time. TheBoredCyborg is out. I'm not gonna roll this time. I'm gonna roll next time. I'm gonna get up. Just kidding! Ah!